Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And let me see if I can bring you in just a little closer. There we go. Okay, all right. It's good to see everyone here this morning. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wip Wednesday. Today's the day where we typically will grab our whips and we'll crochet together. Hey, Alice, happy Whip Day. And today, Alice only works on whips on Wednesday. So she is a true faithful Wip Wednesday gal. And so she encourages me to not start anything new on Wednesdays because you know me, I like to start something new every single day. So, how has everyone been? It's been a little bit since I've seen you. And the last time I saw you, I was in the mountains of Tennessee. The Tennessee area, mid Tennessee, especially middle Tennessee. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. And, they got some bad weather, some, horrific weather actually, with the flooding and everything. So my thoughts and prayers are going out to anyone in that area. But, thankfully where we were, we did get a lot of rain. But we didn't see any flooding. So that was, we were very thankful for that. So, but anyway, we made it home and, you know how things go. Things got a little crazy when we got home and had to take care of some things. The weekend that we came home last weekend, the air conditioner in the house went out. And so, we had to coordinate somebody to come out. And the one company, we thought they fixed it, but they didn't do a complete job. They didn't go up in the attic and check that. And that was, the drain pipe on that was clogged. So, the air ran fine for a little bit and then it died again. So the next day we called them back and they wouldn't come back out. They were busy, they said, and it wasn't their fault. So they didn't take care of it. Good morning, Wendy. Um, Cotton commercial land, be here soon. Oh, goodness gracious. And so anyway, we found another company that came out and they were very nice and he was very thorough. And so now we have AC. And just to give you an idea, in Florida, in this area, over the week that we were gone, the heat index was upwards of 106. And so anyway, it was just really rough around here. And, for the guys that were left. So yeah, we are good now. The AC is working. All of the health concerns that we had over the weekend have seemed to resolve themselves, which is good. Because I think it may have been heat related. Do you see right here? I usually have this covered. Hey, Squish, good day. Thank you, Squish. And, but this is my curio cabinet and I usually have it blocked. It's got a mirror behind it. So that's why there's a glare. So I'm sorry about that glare. I don't know if I can fix it or not. Let me see. No, that's not going to come out very good. I'll try to work on that for next time. So, yes, Alice, it is a relief. So all seems to be well there for right now. So we are managing. And also, a little bit else in my world, for the month of August, we were going to eat from our pantry, and kind of clean out the pantry. And we did a really good job of that. We still have, had a lot of food and everything left, but that we could still eat from. We were starting to get creative though. But when we came back and then with, the health concerns and oops, sorry if I was making the microphone sound funny. And with the, just the way things are right now, we decided, Mom and I decided that, we needed to prep our freezer and do some more canning and get some of that going a little bit more. you just never know what the future holds. And I know, hey, Squish, Squish, how is everything in your area? My thoughts and prayers are with you right now because, what we're hearing is, it's kind of rough there. So I hope that you're well and I hope that you're doing okay. So anyway, things seem to be rough all over right now. So we're just holding on and doing our best to stay calm and crochet on. And so anyway, Mom and I went to Sam's Club, which is like a Costco, or it's a big box warehouse store, where you can get large packages of various things, including flour, sugar, rice. They have 50-pound bags of rice, if you can handle that. We did not get 50-pound bags of rice. Number one, I can't lift 50-pound bags of rice. And number two, we have nowhere to put that. So we got a 12-pound bag of rice, which is plenty. And, the dried beans, and, different things like that so that we can, have a stored up. I keep saying have a store, but I don't mean that we're selling it. I mean, it's like where we're storing things, and have a place where we can store up some things. Also, freezer meals, with boneless, skinless chicken breast. And so I'm getting those together today, and then tomorrow or the next day will be some canning days. And so it's going to be good and interesting. I'm really, really excited about that. Let's talk about crochet. What is on your hook today? I am so curious. I'm trying to find something here. There was really a lot to be said about doing, small projects, because they're really easy and fun. My thoughts are going more towards right now, and maybe it's because I'm thinking fall, but I'm thinking it would be fun to get back into the scrap projects. So, I have that big blanket that is a work in progress, and that's something that I had to give up over the summer because it started getting so big and it's so warm and heavy. And here in Florida, with the heat and everything, I just couldn't work on it in the summer. That happens. No big deal. And oh, Squish says, thanks for asking, Barbara. We're in our 6th hard lockdown in Melbourne, but COVID is running rife in Sydney. Oh, I am so sorry, that you're having to deal with that. They're in a real bad place right now because they locked down far too late and it's run rampant. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. I really am. Stay safe, Squish. Do your best to stay safe, and for everyone out there, stay safe. Wherever you are, this virus doesn't care about who you are, and it doesn't care about where you are. So you just have to be diligent. Our county, they said that it was bad, but it's getting better. And I don't know that it's as bad as what is being reported. I do know that there have been a couple deaths that I'm aware of. So I don't know, I know that the way they report when they first started, I know that if you had a positive test, and then at one time they were making you have 2 negatives in order to, Squish is just staying home every day. Very boring, but at least you're safe. Yeah. And, when they were testing for COVID, when it first started, they had to get 2 negative tests in order to go back to work, 2 negative tests in a row. Yeah, I feel bad for the hospital workers too. And so I know one person who had 10 tests in a row that were positive, because you can show positive. Now they know you can show positive for it without being contagious, you can show positive for like 3 months after. That's what they're saying now. Or that was one of the things they said. I mean, it may have changed since yesterday. And so, they were counting all 10 of those tests for that one person as cases. So I don't know about the numbers. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. I know that at first the numbers seemed really high, but I do know that that's how they were counting it too. So I don't know what to believe. I just know, just be smart. And I just feel sorry for the children because they're not getting a normal childhood. Yes, crochet does surely help. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And yeah, healthcare workers are doing a tremendous job. Some of them are on overload, and so it's what it is. So anyway, yeah, I see the value even more and more and more in these. When I was going crazy with these, I was so productive and I was just really chugging them out and it was fun. And then it came to a screeching halt. And then I really had a hard time, I don't think that I stopped. I don't think that I had a hard time because I stopped. I think I stopped because I was having a difficult time. And so, once you get to a certain point, your brain kind of shuts down even for something like this. So anyway, if this is all that you can do right now, go for it. Be proud, be happy. Just do what you can, even if it's little tiny projects like these dishcloths. Just be happy that you're able to do something. I love this one, by the way. This tutorial is on my channel, and this is one of my favorites. It's just so pretty. I made this in a variegated color, and it was pretty. But when I make it in the solid color, you can just really see the different patterns of the cloth, and it just really show. Yes. Oh, Christmas is coming faster than we think. Yes, it is, Alice. Yes, it is. And that Christmas gnome was so fun. That was so challenging for me to film. My camera was just going crazy. And then I would do a project and I would think that my camera was on, but it was off. And then I would do the opposite, so I had to redo it so many times. And then I lost some footage, and it just, I just finally threw it together, and I was like, I just have to run away. I have not changed my live time. I have changed my life has kind of changed a little bit. And so instead of getting up as early as I used to, I'm finding it difficult. I'm sleeping a lot. And so I find it difficult to get up as early as I was. So that is making it more difficult to be consistent in the morning. But I'm hoping that I can get a handle on that. I'm hoping. I don't know. And so yesterday, Mom and I went to Sam's Club, and we bought a lot of staples, and staples in like peanut butter, and because we were completely out of peanut butter. Staples as in like the boneless, skinless chicken breast. Oh, thanks. I know, Squish. It's just crazy, huh? Life does get in the way. Things happen that you just have no control over, and you just start to, you just do what you can do, right? So anyway, what is on everyone's hook today? I am not currently working on anything because when we got home, we were dealing with a couple things. And then yesterday, Mom and I spent hours at the store. And then when we came back, it was hours of bringing the food in, hours of processing the food. Just to give you an idea, one of the things that we did in our Sam's Club, they have rotisserie chickens, and they're nice, big, plump rotisserie chickens, and they're really delicious. They cook on the rotisserie grill thing, and they're really good. And they're only $4.99 per chicken. And for us to buy a really nice plump, I know food, Alice, a plump chicken like that, and then to cook it and have it so, seasoned so nice and everything, really the $4.99 is really a good buy. Oh, hitchhiker shawl. Oh boy. Oh, that sounds so good. I can't wait to see the completed project. It is a very good price, Alice. And we can't even buy a chicken and cook it for that. So here's the thing. I ended up getting 7 of those rotisserie chickens. So, oh, they're $10 in Canada. Wow. Yeah. $4.99 at our Sam's Club. Now at Walmart for the equivalent chicken, and it's not even as big as the Sam's Club chicken, but almost as big. In our Walmart, it's $9. So see, it's just the Sam's Club. I know that they're taking a loss on that because they know people will come in and get that. I know they are. And so they know people will come in and grab that. So then they start buying other things. I know there's a method to their madness, I'm sure. But what we did was, well, we gave one. Yes, yes. Alice, you are right on track. We have the same wavelength going here. So I took one over to my oldest son and my granddaughters. My oldest granddaughter was feeling a little puny, so I wanted to take them some chicken. So I took them a rotisserie chicken so they could have dinner last night. We ate one last night for dinner, one was for us for dinner. So then 5, Mom picked all the meat off. I bagged it up in freezer bags, sealed it, Yeah, a whole one is too big for just you. I get it. Yes, absolutely. And, even that whole one for 4 adults, it was too much. We still had half a chicken left. So, still had some meat left. Not quite half a chicken, but almost. And so took all the meat off of the chicken and put the meat, no bones, the cooked meat in freezer bags, sealed it up, laid it flat so that we could stack the bags. And so we have 5 freezer bags full of one whole chicken, meat only. And so we can take one out. We can make a pot of soup with that. Yes, it saves so much time for casseroles. Alice is right on the money. She shreds hers. We left ours in pieces because not sure whether we need it shredded or if we need to cut chunks for soup or casseroles or, whatever it is that we're going to do. And so that is just some yummy chicken. We can even take it out and thaw it and then, cut it up and make chicken salad out of one of them. Or we can, like I said, soups, casseroles. You can just take it out and shred it and make a sandwich out of it. Something very simple. But anyway, that's a quick and easy way to have 5 meals in your freezer. And so then the boneless, skinless chicken breast. See? Alice, we're the same. My mom has done that my whole life. She will come home with the ground beef and, oh yeah. And Wendy said she just watched the dish scrubby from the 12 Days of Christmas. She needs to find her scrubby yarn. Yes, that is a great project. I love those. And so, we do the same thing. My mom has done that my whole life. As soon as she comes home with the ground beef, if she's going to make a meatloaf, then, she'll make a meatloaf, but, with the fresh ground beef. So then we might have a meatloaf then. But as far as the other ground beef, she will cook it up and put it in either Ziploc bags or Tupperware containers in portions that are perfect for sloppy joes or chili or tacos or, the casseroles, like the Mexican casserole that we make, all kinds of things like that. So you never have to worry about, thawing out a frozen hunk of raw ground beef. You have to thaw that out and then you have to cook it and then you have to turn it into whatever you want to do. That's so so much time. It's time consuming, it's labor intensive. So if you just cook it all and then freeze the cooked meat, then it takes no time for that to thaw out and you can just throw it in whatever you want. So yeah, we've been doing that. So that's what my days are going to be like shortly. My September trip is coming up. It's the end of September, so I have to get back on the, continue with the bags and get those done. So I think I might work on the bags this evening, because today I'm doing the boneless, skinless chicken breast and cutting each breast into strips. And then I will put the chicken breast into freezer bags, and then each freezer bag will be a different flavor meal. I have cranberry chicken that I'm going to do in one. I have salsa verde chicken, which is really good. You just take some green salsa verde and the chicken strips, and you don't have to freeze it. This is just me making freezer meals so that we can pull them out as we need. And so, you just put it in the crock pot and let it cook up, and then you shred the chicken into that, and then it makes such a wonderfully tasting chicken, and it's so flavorful. You can use it for tacos. You can, put it in a casserole. It's just such a delicious thing. So I think so. Well, Alice, you know what I'm going to do when Cedar Croft gets going, and I have my house, I am going to be cooking, and I'm going to be cooking a lot and showing you a lot of recipes and things. So that'll be on that channel. But I'm just telling you what's going on in my life right now. But you're right, I will be, and I will be showing you from start to finish, and with all of these really yummy recipes. In fact, I have already made up a list of recipes that I can't wait to share with you guys on my Cedar Croft channel. And if I do one recipe a week, I have almost 2 years of recipes that I cannot wait to share with you guys. And 95% of them are easy and delicious and fun and quick and time saving. And then there's that 5% of like the turtle cake that takes just a little extra care. It's still delicious, but it just takes a little extra care, because there's 2 steps to that is not like the quickie kind, but it's the kind, or the almond joy cake. Yes, quick, easy, tasty meals that you can condense into, enough for 2 people or 6 people. You make it, So anyway, yeah, I'm already all about that with the other channel, but I just have to, it's like patterns. You have more than you can ever make. It's true. It's absolutely true. So, hey, Gloria. Hey, you're always in with the food chat. You're working on a wind spinner. Wind spinners, guys, that's the new greatest craze, wind spinners. Have you seen them? Whoever came up with this, and she has a tutorial out there. Amazing. And you can make them as long or as short as you want. They are so popular. You know what wind spinners are this year? They are the pocket shawl of last year. And I never did get into the pocket shawl personally. I thought that was great. I thought that you made it 2 nights ago, and it's awesome. Ah, cool. Cool. And see, it's just really popular. So I am going to have to make a wind spinner. My question is, though, if you keep it outside and it gets wet, does it lose its shape? Does it what happens? Does it dry out okay and still spin? I don't know. I want to know. Because I would love to have some wind spinners. Yes. And saw tip. Oh, Gloria, using fishing twine. What? Oh, wow. Use fishing twine. Wow. That sounds really cool. So, yeah. Oh, and Wendy, yes, you finished your tank. You put it on Facebook. It's gorgeous. You have a new dishcloth and a dish towel, and you don't have a whip with you, so a new whip will be started. All right. Helps it keep its shape at the bottom. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, Wendy, your top was just so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Everybody who shares on Facebook your finished products and whatnot, projects, I just think that that's wonderful. And I thank you for doing that. I love seeing what you guys are making because it inspires me. It really does. So I, yeah, I've been finding when I was gone. Okay, that was like blah, blah, blah. Um, when I was gone, my husband cleaned up the space here a little bit. And I am so happy that he did that. I mean, he just really did a good job cleaning up the space. And so when I came back home, it was like, wow, like some of the stress that I was feeling about this space right here had been lifted. So I'm so thankful for that. So it kind of got me inspired. And I saw a couple bags that I have that, do you remember when my mom was rolling up balls of yarn for me? Yeah, I found some balls of yarn, and that is really great for doing the scrap projects, which is why I started thinking scrap projects again, because I love the way the scrap bag turned out. Now I'm making these bags, and they're not scrap bags. I'm making them all one color, and I have to tell you, it's, they're pretty, but it's not like thrilling me. I know, right, Alice? The organization, mom can help you organize your cabinets and your closets and everything, and then she can roll up all those balls for you. Oh my goodness. I was going to say, maybe you should come visit us, but I don't know. Um, Alice, didn't you say you used to have a camper? Or was it your sister that had a camper? I don't know. And you would come down to Florida? Well, if you can make that happen, we'll come see you. Yes, we will. Mm. I'm still drinking my coffee because it's delicious. So yeah, the bags that I'm making that are like they're like pretty colors. They're like normal colors. They're not just like, they're not thrilling me as much as watching the colors change and, okay, you would come to Florida every year and rent a condo. Okay, gotcha. Well, the problem is if you come to Florida and we go visit you, we can't help organize your closets. And when I say we, I'm saying that very loosely. My mother. You're not a camper? I don't think I am too. But Lori, I talked to Lori. I chatted with her and she's doing okay. She has a new dog and named Charlie. It's a Labradoodle, a gorgeous white Labradoodle. And she's just really pretty and she's in love with Lori. Who wouldn't be? And so anyway, Lori's got a little doggy to take care of. I don't know where she is right now. It's Wednesday. So I'm not sure if she didn't catch that I was live because it was, a different time and everything. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure she's okay. So, my time is off a little bit. So people, they have things to do. Used to be I would get on early, 7:30 here. I know. I can't even wear the right shoes. Right? I know. I know. Yeah, the two kinds that I read. Hey, Nikki, good morning to you. The two kinds that I wore, neither one were right. But, I was watching another YouTuber and they live in North Carolina and they were having the same weather, the same rain and everything. And they had the same kind of ground, the really clay dirt, I'm going to steal your shoes from you. And his little boy was walking through the dirt and had Crocs on and his feet sunk all the way that his shoes were buried in the mud. I'm thinking more and more that is true. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's funny. And so Gloria, you're funny. You're funny. Um, yes, I think so. But anyway, that little boy's shoes went so far down that his brother had his arm like this much in the dirt trying to pull his shoe out of the dirt. The the mud just sucked him up like to his knees or something. Anyway, that was so funny. It was so funny. So, oh, I just got a phone call and it says scam likely. Yeah, I'm going to answer that one, right? And so anyway, well, guys, I am going to keep working. I'm going to have something to show you next time I come on. And I need to organize and set up at the next Zoom. Our Zoom, we call them Zoom parties because a meeting sounds too formal and it's not formal at all. But a Zoom party, they're a lot of fun. And it doesn't matter if we have 3 people, if we have 5, if we have 8, if we have, it doesn't matter. I enjoy getting to know you guys and getting to talk. Zoom, Alice says, and getting to talk with you and just, hearing about your life, your world. And it's just so much fun. It's really, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's goofy, sometimes it's, not so goofy. It's just every time is a little bit different and every time is so amazing. So I'm going to set another one up and I will put something out on Facebook and I'll, let you know the date and time. And I'm changing it up a little bit. I think this next one I'll do on, I think maybe Zoom therapy. Oh, Squish, yes. And we enjoyed having you on so much last time. It was so fun. And just seeing your projects in real time, because see, that's what we can do in Zoom. We can have a stack of your projects ready to like lift up and share, and we'll do a show and tell. This next Zoom is going to be show and tell Zoom, okay? And we'll all have something to share and to tell about, and that's what our next one's going to be, show and tell. I can't wait. Okay, guys, have a great Wednesday. Today is middle of the week, so if you've had a rough beginning, you can pivot and go on and change it into something good. If you've been going good, keep on going. If you need to rest a little bit, go ahead and rest. Much love to everybody, and stay safe, be kind, and let's get hooking. Bye, everybody.